Okay, drone video tracked 13 at the Muleshoe project. We're looking east, property on the right side of the county road. Truck is probably parked in about the middle of the road frontage. So again, looking easterly, property on the right goes way back to the south for about a quarter mile. You can see that dark green area toward the right of center. That's going to be that cedar glade on the property. It's actually got a kind of a large cedar grove and then a natural glade area that I hope we'll see. You could see it on the Google aerial map for sure. Looked like a beautiful open natural cedar glade. So now we're looking just basically due south at the property. The dark area being the big cedar grove. Electric is physically on the property. It's on the south side of the county road, so that's awesome. Not only is it in the area, but it's on the property, so that's really nice if you ever need it. Flying southerly here. This is a kind of a cloudy spring day when we took this video, it looks like. Most of the leaves are out, but they really haven't gotten their full coloring yet. It looks like some of the trees actually have not gotten their leaves. The walnuts, I think, start a little late. Mostly hardwood here on the north side from what we're seeing. And then there we're getting closer to that cedar grove, which is where we'll see the natural glade area, hopefully. The Muleshoe Conservation Area, excuse me, is only about a half mile or so away. There we go, beautiful natural Ozark glade right there. The grass only grows about a foot high, and then it just looks like that. And that's probably how it'll look for the next couple hundred years unless you do something to it. It's just really neat. There's another small glade right below us. So we're south of center on the property. You can see that there are dozens of different types of trees out here. Type of tree. Not sure how to word that phrase. Okay, I think we're going to get some altitude here and possibly check out the area. We're looking to the south, way off to the right. You can see a home off in the distance. You would never see that from the property. And now there's another glade. I'm not sure if that's directly on track 13 where we are, or if we're looking a little bit to the west. But as we look off to the west, you can see the Niagara River, Little Niagara River, which runs through the Muleshoe Conservation Area, which we're also looking at. Conservation area is over 2,000 acres of land that's generally open to the public for hunting and hiking. Obviously, you can swim and fish in the Little Niagara River, and it's beautiful. They actually have some campsites within the conservation area where you can camp for free, so that might be a nice option if you're visiting your property and don't have a campsite set up yet. So now we've transitioned back to looking northerly, and off in the distance is the county road. You can't see it because of all the timber, but the county road is there. And looking northerly, we might have, when we got turned around, we might have drifted to the west a little bit. I feel like we're either hugging the west side of track 13, or we might have gone over into track 12. I feel like we are just barely in track 12 right now. Big sycamore tree on the lower left. You'll see those near creek beds. And that's either at the far west side of track 13, or we might actually be on track 12. But I mean, the tree cover, the ground cover is going to be very similar. Gorgeous area. The wildlife out here is phenomenal as far as the white-tailed deer, as far as the wild turkey. Our maps indicate kind of a little wet weather creek bed that may begin on this property, and that's probably what we were looking for right there. The sycamore trees are always a very good hint that you're near a good water table, or perhaps a creek, because those sycamores need a good water supply. Okay, so now we've kind of been heading northerly. We're looking to the east. And again, property on the right. It's got a little over 300 feet of frontage directly on the county road. Property is 95% wooded. Really, the open area, only open areas we saw would have been those natural glade areas. Stunning property. Very rare that we're able to have something that has not only county road frontage, but the power line physically on site, which is awesome. Even if you don't need power, that's adding value to your property. The mature timber, the cedar trees, the natural glade area, and then all within about half a mile or so of the Muleshoe Conservation Area, which has the Little Niagara River, miles of trails, and just there's so much to do out here. It's awesome. Beautiful tract. Very special property. That's tract 13 at the Muleshoe Project. If you have any questions, just let us know.